Hi YouTube, please give me a moment while I connect to Facebook. I'll be getting started shortly. And I think we should be live on Facebook. Hi everyone, and welcome to our weekly broadcast. I'm Sami, Director of Education at T3 Live. I hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend has been good. I know this is a very late video for the weekend, but bear with me. First, stand required disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss in this video is for educational purposes only. If you are new to our channel, please be sure to download the free ebook. Link for that is in the description. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to talk about the market and we'll go over the swing ideas that I have lined up for tomorrow. First, we have the SPY and the Q is doing their thing. Just all out bullish. I thought we would get a pullback. We really got a one-day pullback. That's it. That's all we got last week. And I thought we would get to the 20. I mean, we barely did. See it? That's that's all we did. I think the IWM had a bigger reversal, but then it bounced back up. So bias should have to be bullish. Continuation. The trend is up. It's a kind of a tight uptrend. And the potential for reversal, we had it already and it went back up. Unless we get a double top. Unless somehow tomorrow we take out today's low. We take out Friday's low. Unless tomorrow we somehow take out Friday's low. Then it would be like either a peekaboo new high failure or a double top in the case of the Qs. In the case of the SPY. And then the IWM also would be a double top. Because here's the first top. And then an attempt to go higher failed. So that's the only case scenario where I think we might get a pullback is if we take out Friday's low. On to the swing ideas that I have lined up for tomorrow and for the week. I have a huge watch list in the video description if you want to check it out. I have this GEVO as a monthly buy setup. And a beautiful rounded top. I guess the monthly chart is squished, so you'd have to open it up to see the monthly buy setup. But if you look at the daily, that's a beautiful rounded top. It just needs to take out the prior highs. Basically, this high actually, it already took out the prior high. So it looks really, really good. If it can take out, in my opinion, it looks good. If it can take out 161, okay? I like it, just needs to take out 161. GSIW is kind of a unique chart. I haven't seen this kind of a tight base in a long time, I would say. It does need to take out 181, I think, or 179. And then the stop should, technically speaking, be under the bottoming tail. But maybe can cheat a little bit and use the tighter stop under 155. Entry over 181. Beautiful pattern, but it's a little bit unique. HLF had a big move up off of that base and now is putting in a pullback. The pullback is a little bit deep, but if we take out 940, I think 938, we should see the prior high at least, assuming the market stays bullish. So that's a plain old vanilla buy setup on the HLF. The PDYN is a daily 123, so long over 1280, stop under 1180, and target is a little bit limited at the prior high, which is I guess almost 15 bucks. So it's not too bad. Again, over 1280 by 1180 and target about 15. The RGTI similar. Instead, it has two bars. So in this case, it would be called a 1234. Long over 1740, stop under 1570 on this one, and then the target also the prior high, which I think is 2140 in this case. So that's the RGTI. Similar plays. One has only one narrow range bar. Which one? This one has two, but they're not exactly narrow range bars, but they're still okay. The RNW has a 1234 on the weekly chart. So breakout bar, a couple of narrow range bars. Again, they're not exactly narrow, but they work. And then if you look at the daily, there's the buy setup, tries to shake out, and then if it goes back above, I like it. I had a call on it last week, but it didn't trigger. But I still like it over the highs, stop under the pivot, which is 940. 1 second. All right, so that's the RNW. The RAM is a monthly buy setup. See it? And then if the weekly chart also looking higher. Sorry about that. I'm getting a message. Anyways, so the weekly looks good. The daily is 1, 2, 3. I like it. Over this bar is high. Stop under it. I like it. The SEDG is a weekly transition A plus 1, 2, 3. So I like it a lot. Over 2806. Stop under 2389. Actually, it's over 2850. Stop under 2389. One can also use the tighter stop, but I don't recommend it. I like the wider stop on the stock because it moves a lot. That's a nice pattern, but it needs to take out 2850. That's the SCDG. The SYTA, I mentioned it a couple weeks ago, and it actually in one day it went up 37%. So I believe that was the day. It went up some more since then, and it's been basing. So I like it over the base, stop under. It looks higher to the prior high up here. So that's 875. And then the VSTS, that's a beautiful base also with a breakdown failure. So I like it over the base, stop under. The only issue is it's not a tight stop. So long over the base, stop right here, and then target up here, 850. Or maybe tighter stop over here, slightly tighter stop at 575 instead of 555. Okay, that's the VSTS. And in the shorts, I got the BGS. That's a very weak stock, but it's not quite lined up right. The 20 is a little bit flat, and then it's at support. The caper is a breakdown, so I like it under the green bars low, 874. Stop over 750. I like it, but there's support. The ICLR as a weekly sell setup, that's not too bad. It needs a little bit of basing maybe on the daily chart because you see how the 20 is flat. I like it when the 20 is declining, but it's a weekly sell setup. This is a climactic sell setup, so short under the higher low, the topping tail bars low, which is 58.25. Stop over 61.35. And also hood is a little bit climactic, way up, and got a strong reversal bar. So if it breaks under it, it might be the top. So Bitcoin doesn't look like it's topped out. That's the hood. And then what about coin? Coin has got a strong reversal bar also, but it's not climactic. So this is better, and then the hood is better too. The NOG looks lower, but it doesn't have a tight pattern and it doesn't have a good entry. So it's tough. The NOG is tough, and then the OGN, maybe the best one on the bearish list here, under the base, which should be a weekly sell setup. That might actually be the best. The shorts are a little bit difficult. The longs are better, and I have a lot more than what I just went over in the video description. So check it out. And if you want to know exactly which ones I am calling in the newsletter tonight, be sure to join the open house this week. You'll get the newsletter every day, and you will get to see my day trades live in the room. So check that out. Thank you all, and hope to see you this week. Take care.